Hello there, and welcome to Season 2 of the Minecraft Archive. This is Episode 7, and I'm here just outside of my house in my village. And in the last episode, I asked you guys to pick out your favorite name for the village out of the 6 finalists, and it ended up being a pretty close tie between Pandora and Valhalla. And I got to thinking about, well, how to do a tiebreaker, and I thought, well, you know what? I almost chose Pandora before I even asked you guys to vote. Pandora was by far my favorite, so I guess I will be the tiebreaker vote, and I'm going to name this village here Pandora. And that suggestion came from Pandora World, so thank you to them for the name suggestion. And in this episode, I am going to build a tower on that hill right over here. But before we get started, one more thing. I gave you guys the seed number for the world, but I did not give you the coordinates to my house, so let's take a look at them now. The x-axis is -76, the y-axis is 102, and the z-axis is -71. So if you guys are wanting to find this exact location in the seed number, that is how you will do that. So let's head over here and kind of scout out the area where we're going to build this tower, see how much room we have. And oh, dove off there. And right now I am on peaceful, so you'll see my life regenerating and my food bar not going down at all. I just don't want any mobs to come blow up the tower as we're building it. So like I said at the beginning of the season, I'm not going to be afraid to throw it on peaceful when I need to. So as you can see, very scenic view from up here, but this ground is certainly going to need flattened out. So let's get started on that. And one other thing I'm going to want to do, and I'm already out of a diamond shovel. Good, I have a backup. One thing I'm going to want to do before I get too far into this, I want to see how high this tower can go. I want to make sure there's plenty enough room here. So I'll probably build it on about this level right here at the base. So we had 49 gravel blocks. Let's see how tall of a tower this will be. And let's see what the view will be like from up here. So actually only about 16 blocks tall. Is that going to be tall enough? I think that'll work. It's scenic from up here. I might just take the base of that mountain down a little bit more, just so it gives the effect that the tower's quite tall. So I am going to go back and forth between doing things on camera and off camera. Essentially, I'm going to cut out the parts of the video that are boring and repetitive, such as me whacking many pieces of dirt with a shovel, and also parts where I just need to stop and think and kind of plan what's the next part of the tower that I'm going to build. So we'll start with the base. We'll get that all built once this dirt is gone, so I will continue once I have flattened out this mountain. Okay, I have finished flattening out the land up here at the top of this little hill, but I got to thinking, how am I going to actually get to the tower here? So the next part of this project is going to be working on a staircase to get to the top of the hill, and I've already started to kind of carve out the side of this mountain, and I'm going to use cobblestone stairs with wooden planks as railings. And it's just gonna kind of zigzag up the side of the mountain here. You're gonna go up the steps until you get to the edge of the mountain, then you're gonna turn around and you're gonna kind of zigzag over here until you get all the way to the top. So it might not make any sense quite yet, but let me go ahead and make some more progress on this, and I will show you guys that here in just a second. Okay, as you can see from here, the staircase is all finished, so let's go take a look at it. And you can see the railings up there, so you don't fall off the edge as you're walking up the stairs, but it's 3 flights. And the 3rd flight takes you all the way to the top. So I have started thinking about what shape I want this tower to be. I believe the base is going to be a circle, so I'm playing around with that right now. But yeah, pretty happy with how this turned out, using just cobblestone stairs, wooden planks, and fences. And speaking of fences, I love how you can put torches on fences now. Those look really nice on the corners there. So I like the view up here overlooking the village. It's actually coming along pretty well. Old Pandora. I like the name of that. So I will go ahead and think about this some more, and then I'll show you guys once I've made some progress. Alright, I am back, and I am in the middle of a thunderstorm right now. It's been there's been thunder and lightning like crazy, just like you saw there. But the design is starting to come along. So here's what I'm thinking. I've got this kind of outer ring, and it's filled with water. And the idea is this is going to be the entrance of the tower right here. But you're going to have 3 spouts of water. One coming out this side here, one in the back, and then one on the left side. Now I just kind of built an example one over here, so let me go ahead and show you what I'm thinking. Try to talk over the thunder here. So this will actually be all the way at the very top of these gravel pillars, but you will have, let's do this as high up as I can reach. Okay. And then build some walls there. So now, I want to make sure I don't fall off the edge. I'm going to have to kind of give this a little hop. Oh, didn't get that in the right spot. Let me stand on the dirt column. So the reason I build those walls there is so that the water doesn't spill out over all the edges. And obviously when I finish this tower, it's going to be made out of a nicer material than dirt and gravel. It's just temporary. It's very easy to tear down. But yeah, so there you kind of get an idea. We're going to have 3 kind of water fountains coming off the side, spilling into this stream of water below. I'll probably surround this water stream here with some stone slabs, and then yeah, a little doorway here and ladder going up. And I'm gonna try to do this thing called a drop chute that I learned from the walks. So basically the right side would be a ladder going up, and then a drop chute on the left coming down. And I think that would be a much easier way of getting up the tower than what I had in the first season of the Minecraft Archive. I had this long, winding staircase, and it just made you dizzy going up and down the thing. I'm sure if you've downloaded my world and been in the tower, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to ride out this thunderstorm here and keep working on it, but I just wanted to update you guys on the progress. Alright, the storm has passed, and let's update you guys on the progress of the tower. I have built these sort of cobblestone support columns on the left side, right side, and back side of the tower. And I've got a nice little doorway entrance. And I'm starting to do the glass panes up the sides of the tower so you can have a nice view looking out as you climb up and go down the tower. Now, however, you won't be able to see into the distance because the waterfalls will actually be obstructing the view. You'll see what I mean once I get the waterfalls all finished. But what I wanted to show you guys in this little segment right here is the ladder and the drop chute. So what we have is just a pretty typical ladder going from the bottom of the tower to the top. And then we have one ladder at the bottom followed by hatches that are closed, or should I say open. Okay, so this would be a closed hatch. They are all open on the wall. And all you do is you go up on this side. And then when you're ready to go down, you just step to the edge, you hold shift, let go of shift, and you drop without taking any fall damage. And the way this works, the walks taught me this trick, was the hatches keep you from landing on the top of the ladder. If they weren't there, as you fell, you would hit the top of the ladder, take quite a bit of fall damage, and possibly die if the drop was long enough or high enough. So because the hatches are there, you don't hit the top of the ladder, and as you get to this block, your character grabs a hold of the ladder and slowly goes down to the ground. So there we go. I'm going to keep working on the tower, and I will continue to update you guys on my progress. Alright, I have finished all 3 waterfalls off the sides of the tower, and now for the fun part, building the observatory room up here at the top. And what I've started to do is to lay down some wooden slabs. Sometimes if you build a floor out of wooden slabs, it'll allow you to do some more things than what you could normally do with a floor just using regular sized blocks. So I am going to work on this observatory room up here. I think it's going to be a 16 block in diameter circle, and it'll have glass windows overlooking everything in a panoramic kind of view. So I will continue to update you guys as I make progress on the tower, but as you can see, it's starting to really come together. Be back in just a second. Okay, the observatory room I decided is going to be only 10 blocks in diameter. I thought 16 seemed a little too large, don't need that big of a room, and also don't want the tower to look too top heavy and look odd. But down here at the bottom, I've surrounded the water fountains that are leading into these streams with stone slabs. I think that looks kind of nice there. So yeah, let's go take a look up here at this wooden slab floor. I had to add a set of wooden planks below the wooden slabs, but I got that all done, and here you can see I've got like a crafting bench in the ground. I'm thinking some bookshelves, a bed, and then I just need to make some glass windows. So actually, let's get started on that now. Have a little bit of glass. I'm going to have to go out, find some more sand so that I can make some more glass, and I will need to chop down some more trees to get some more wood. And some of you may be wondering, well, why aren't you using glass panes here? I wouldn't be able to use the panes on these corner pieces here. They wouldn't connect properly, so got to use glass blocks, but that's okay. But I am loving the view from up here. It's going to look awesome when it's done. So there we go. These dirt blocks here mark the very top of the level. So let's see how high this room is going to be. One. Come on. Oh, it's because these are... Oh, that's going to be tricky. Let's get up here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then we have to have the ceiling. So, is that the third one? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have 3 rows of glass blocks, and then I'll have probably like a wooden plank ceiling to put a roof over this, and then we will be all finished with the tower. So I'm going to go get some more sand, make some glass, chop down some more trees, get some more wood for the roof, and then we just got to decorate this place, and it's all finished. Be back in a bit. Alright, the observation room is all finished. Let's take a look at what I added here. I've got a nice little skylight in the ceiling, and I added these brick benches so that you can sit here on the edge of the observation room and you can look out into the distance. Got my sugarcane farm over there, got my cactus farm, got some lag. There we go. Got my house over there, and of course we've got the huge forest over that way and some mountainous terrain over here. So I really like the view up here. I like how this little room turned out. It's nice and cozy. But let's go ahead and hop down here and see what this tower looks like from the outside. So we got the 3 waterfalls coming out the side. I added some bushes here along the walkway just to make it a little bit more scenic. And I really like how that staircase turned out. Turned out pretty good. And let's go take a look at the tower from up here. It looks pretty nice from this angle. Yeah, there you go. So there's the tower on the hill that I've been wanting to build for quite some time. One thing I want to let you guys know is I will be releasing this world for download. I've been getting a lot of comments saying, since this is a short season, are you still going to release this world for download? Absolutely. But just like the last season, I will not release it until it is all finished, until I have recorded the last episode of Season 2. So not sure when that'll be, but hang in there. You guys will get to play in this world one day, and hopefully I keep adding stuff to this world. I've really enjoyed playing in it lately. I like my little mushroom house over here. But one quick thing that I want to talk about before I finish the episode. I have a viewer by the name of John O'Meck, and he sent me a message today, and he was talking to me, and he said that recently he got some second-degree burns on his face. And John's a very loyal viewer of mine. He's been a viewer for quite some time. And so I'm just wishing John a nice, speedy recovery. I'm sure that's very painful, so I wish you all the best, John. But I'd like to dedicate this tower to you. And like I said, his username is John O'Meck, so I'm going to call this the Mech Tower, because that sounds pretty cool, right? So there we go, John. Hope you like the tower. It's built in hopes that you get to feeling better, buddy. So thank you for watching my episode, and thank you to everybody else. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you guys for all your support. I've gotten so many great comments lately, and I just wanted to let you know that I really, really appreciate them. So I will see you guys later.